Well, something's going on. There's been an accident or something. Let's see. Oh, there's a bike there. This is one of the bendiest old bits of road round this area if you really want to give yourself a test out on a bike. But like I say, you have to be very careful, because you could be coming down to a corner like this and the bike will come round the wrong side because they haven't made it, and it can be disastrous. So I always ride this bike, I always ride this road with a bit of caution, you know what I mean? I never push myself to the limit on here, and I never get out of my comfort zone. And that's one of the things I always say to people, especially people who are just starting to ride bikes. Never ever ride a bike out of your comfort zone, because once you get out of your comfort zone, you'll be in the dead zone, and you don't want that. You want to have a lifetime of riding bikes and enjoying it. You don't want to be in a cemetery, you know. And I'm not trying to get dark and doom over it, because I'm not, but it is true. Never ever ride out of your comfort zone. Even if you're out with your friends and they're riding faster than you, they might be better on a bike than you, and they're pushing you out of your comfort zone, let them go. Don't stay with them. Let them go. If you miss them at the end, you've not missed anything, have you? You know what I mean? If I was with somebody and I was riding down this road and they were falling behind me, do you think I'd keep pushing it? No, I'd slow down. So they caught up with me and go a little bit slower, so they could keep with me, you know. So if your mates just bugger off because they're too quick for you and don't care about you, then they're not mates at all, are they? You know what I mean? They're not mates. I dare say, you know, I've got my boy Aaron behind me and he can ride a bloody bike, trust me. If I let him go in front and he's on that Jigsaw, you know, 8 sport bike, I'm not going to be able to keep up with him. No way. You know, I can give it a good go on this bike, but there's no way I'm going to keep up with a Thau-Kit Jigsaw, you know. Lightweight sport bike when I'm on this old heavy thing. And if I certainly was on my ZZR, there's no way I can keep up with him. The only place I could catch him is on the straights to try and pull back a bit. So, you know, I've known the time, like me and Aaron, we've took out 125s. Yeah, people on 125s. So don't worry about it. They're like, well, I'd like to come out with you boys, but I don't think I'll be able to keep up. We said, you will, because we're going to wait for you. And that's the way of doing it. Waiting for somebody. I think I told this story a long while ago, but I will tell it again because it's been a long time since I've done it. I went up to the Lake District with 3 other bikers, and we all had our wives and, you know, 3 of us had wives and girlfriends on the back, and the other chap was on his own. And we rented a big house up in Zedborough, up in the up Yorkshire way, up north as they say. Anyway, we got there, and the next day we went out for a ride into the Lake District, and I realised straight away they were just pushing it too hard. And what it was, they were trying to outdo each other. Alright, anyway, this went on for several days and I got absolutely pissed off with it. So that night the girls had cooked tea and they all sit at the table, and I said, look, I've got something to say. You got to remember, I was the old man of the thing, you know, the old man. And yeah, I sat him down and I said, look, I've realised that you three are all trying to outdo each other on your bikes. I said it's dangerous, and I've watched it, and I said, look, I'm not prepared to come out with you anymore this holiday if this is going to carry on. And I said, look, if you carry on the way you are, one of you lot, or two of you lot with your wife or your girlfriend, are going home in a bloody coffin, and I'm not having that on my shoulders. And they looked at me and I went, yeah, you're right, Andy. I said, I know I'm right. So after that, everything quietened down and we had a good little holiday. But it had to be said, you know. I'd gone up to the Lake District to tour around and have a look, not to race round, and they were racing round. Right, here we are, Harwich. There you go. Oh, look at that for a view, eh? There's going to be quite a few people down here, I think, and bikers. So we'll see if we can get on here. So what happened down with them coppers were?
Little 125 had crashed on that den.
Had he really?
It was all smashed up in that farmer's gate.
Oh, I didn't see it. I see a bike there, but
Yeah, the front end was all smashed up. It was horrendous, but that was smashed up, and the farmer was opening the gate and put it inside there, on it, so that can get recovered.
oh right, oh right, that's what happened then. Right, it's a case of following the road, as they say, and that's what we're going to do. A nice little place to come to if you're in this area, Harwich. Lots of history here, of course, especially to do with the sea and seafaring, as they say. I wonder what stories a place like this could tell. What's gone over in these sort of places over the years, you know, especially when it was a big maritime port with sailors and whatever. I bet you it would tell you tales that would make your hair curl, I reckon. You drop like a stone here. Oh, they're still here. They're still here. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, slewers on the road there. I suppose they're going to have to wait till somebody come and clean that up, because people are going to be coming out and falling off, coming off bikes on that. Not so much cars, but bikes you will. Yeah, that was definitely an accident there. Right, so I think that's all for today. So with that, ride safe, love each other, Suffolk Andy!